So 10 under's leading, so my goal is going to be 4 under. That's about the best I could. Like if you took like the top 50 players in this game, and we all did a tournament on Bandon, I would finish somewhere between 45th and 50th. Not even kidding. I'm terrible here. Man, I think it's a driver. I think I gotta hit driver here. In terms of wind aim, it's like 22 yards if I had to guess. With the driver. I like aiming in pitch view, but the only problem is the damn thing disappears. I really can't aim in pitch view. I don't get it. Let's see. Be like right here. Hey, that's right. Doesn't look that bad. It looks okay in this view, but it looks, Jesus, ridiculously bad. Yo, Clint, thank you very much for the sub, man. Much appreciated. No date given for live event. I thought I saw it. Pretty sure it's on there. There's no way this is. Just gonna go off. Just stick by feel. Feel seems to serve me well. Seems like the wind aim's pretty good. I just must have goofed up the distance. Oh no, wind aim was bad. Maybe if I hit the ding there, it's good, but I kind of felt like where I was aiming, I needed to miss ding. That's a pretty damn good shot, I'll be honest. I'll take that. 14 greens on the green? Better than normal for me. Normally don't hit the green. Especially that wind. It's kind of a tricky putt. Kind of like that line, but I kind of don't. I feel like it's coming up low. Ooh, that's looking real good. That's huge, man. Like birdie in the hurt. Oh, June 27th. I will be in town. That's perfect, actually. I think. I know I head to South Carolina that next weekend. It's 4th of July weekend. I'll be in South Carolina. Not a bad win. Just the same thing. Same theme. I'm just so bad at this course. Gonna play what, like 22 yards ish. Trying to think like side spin, 14 greens. On this green, it's gonna land and spin. Should spin with the wind, so it should spin right to left. I really want to play this. And we're playing downhill, so I want to play this 26 yards. Holy. That's uncomfortable. I think it's right, but Jesus, that looks terrible. Like, I think just looking at it, like how far away it is, I think it's okay. Just visually where I'm aiming, it's like, that's skittish. This should go long and spin hard. That's the play anyway. That's what I'm trying to do anyway. I want to throw it past and then spin it back and towards the pin. I landed it 2. Okay, never mind. Hold on. Ooh. You love to see it. I get plenty of tips here. Don't ask me how to play Congressional Hole 18. Jesus Christ. This is a scary wind. Like, the way I like to play this hole ideally is I like a right to left wind. I like to throw it way up here and try to hold it. 14 greens, like, landed up here, right to left wind ends up off the green. I need to throw it a little bit past and control spin. I think that's kind of the play here. Only thing I struggle with here is this a tailwind or a headwind? When I first look at it, I see tailwind. When I switch to this view, I see headwind. But you got to figure the ball's going to travel left to right, so in that curve is going to kill distance. So this is probably going to do 3 to 4 yards of hurt if I had to guess. I mean, that's what I'm going to play it for. Worst case, I go long. Really worst case, it doesn't come back down the hill. Super worst case, I make bogey. Other than that, just be aggressive, you know. Cool. I think wind aim. What? Unless you have flip flops on. Oh yeah, that's yeah. I'm a gamer, but play 2K and PUBG on Xbox. I play this a lot now. I'm up to level 89. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. 27 downhill, 28. Probably gonna play more like 30. When you're thinking of like wind aim, we want to go about 30 yards roughly. I mean, this is I'm probably aiming like over here if I had to guess. That just looks ridiculously wrong on this version. But I think it's actually right. But I also don't know. But I'm going to go with it. Alright, and in terms of distance, now I got to think about spin control. Like, I can't go hard 8. I want to, but it's just too... This wind, I guess I could. A little sketchy. I think a hard 9 is probably the way to go here. Let's go hard 9. Only thing is, I might have to adjust my wind aim if I go really low spin. You gotta figure lower spin, it's not gonna get up as high. If it doesn't get up as high, the wind's not gonna hit it as much. It's not gonna turn left to right as much, blah, blah, blah. So this, I'm kind of giving you guys, like, this is literally my thought process, like, on every shot. I'm just kind of verbalizing it a little better tonight. I'm trying to think of outcomes, like where I want to be, where I don't want to be, right? Like, I don't want to be long and get it to hang up. I don't really want to be above the pin left. Ideally, I want to be short right of the pin. That's the easiest uphill right to left putt. Or I want to be short left of the pin. That's uphill right to left. So, yeah. I just can't figure out what kind of spin I want to play. Okay, I know exactly what I want to play now. I got it. Okay, I know what I want to play now. This should give me a nice little mix of, like, might back up a little bit, but shouldn't be too much. Keep going. It's 14 greens. No. Okay, remember when I said where I didn't want to end up? That's it. Didn't back up. It just stuck. God. This is a terrible putt. How does that not come back? And I played too much wind. But I also took spin off. Kind of like I talked about, right? You take spin off, you got to play a little less wind. I just didn't do it. Yeah, this putt's not good. This is a nightmare. On 14 greens. Funny thing is, I feel like I'm gonna make it though. I don't know why, but I actually feel really good. I'm about to make this. Oh, so close. I'm trying to think why I missed that putt. I think I hit it a little too hard, but actually thought that line was pretty good. Alright, now I just can't be stupid and bogey this. 14 greens, man. You can't take anything for. That was painful, man. Start 3 under would have been fantastic. Ooh, this is such a bad wind. So everything on this hole slopes left to right. But, okay, so it's not necessarily a bad wind. In one way, it's a good wind. Like, the easier putt on this hole is down here, which is, in all inevitability, where we will be. Because of the way the hole slopes. But in terms of, like, getting it close to the hole, it's going to be really hard. Because the wind's going to be pushing it that way, the slope's pushing it that way, and the greens are super fast. I'm not sure there's anything I can do to get this within 5 feet. The only thing I can think of is land it way up here. And then just pray to God I get lucky and it funnels back and stops here. But I can't stop it dead. I don't know. Such a... I gotta play so much wind. Really bad. I mean, this is gonna do at least minimum 45 yards. Unless I play it flat. I could play it flat. It's actually might be the play actually. Maybe flat's the play. If I play it flat, I probably only got to play 20, 29 yards, maybe 27. That wind elevation, maybe 26. Probably like 26. 26. Add 14, so basically they play like 228. 228 flat's kind of a weird number though. I don't know. I don't know how I should play that. I'm not hitting 3 wood. Tell you that. I think flat. I just feel like flat 3 is the play. Like I hit flat 3 so rare, I don't even have it on my spreadsheet. I'm doing it. I gotta play this like 20 yards of wind, I would say. But I'm playing it flat, so that's gonna subtract some. Probably like right there, flat. I like this play. I don't know why, but I'm feeling it. And we got the heartbeat. I didn't even think about playing it flat, although I ended up on a... Please come back. Okay. Gonna be good. Well, like I said, it's just so hard to get anywhere near the pin with that wind. That's like... probably the best possible play you can have on this hole, I think. Only thing I struggle with is how to read it. When I miss this putt, it's because I misread it. I've charted my distance on Bethpage back 9, and now it seems that my yardage got a little long on some courses are spot on. So I guess when you say you charted it on the back 9, the way I like to do Bethpage back 9 is I go to 10 and low winds. The tee shots are pretty accurate. The fairway shots are off, especially if you're hitting to the green. You basically just need to hit back and forth in the fairway. You can't hit to the green. If you're hitting to the green, your numbers are going to be all screwy. I know I always get this putt wrong, but I can't remember which way. I just play this course so infrequently. You would assume, common thought and general golf course knowledge, if you have this big slope right here and everything's sloping left to right, that would tell me it's either going to be straight or barely right to left. This is probably right, which tells me it's straight. This showed me right to left. I don't know. I can't figure this. I'm just hitting it straight. Okay. I'm off to a really good start. This is like absolute worst possible wind on this hole. So, at least for the way I play, I'm guessing like someone like Josh who plays flatter shots, this is a great win. But for me, it's like for a full backspin player, it's terrible. I think the ideal shot, like I have no chance whatsoever of laying this pin high and holding it. So. All right. Anyway, have you noticed the standings online are different? Yes. So, leaderboard on mobile and your leaderboard in Flash are different. WGT was not aware of it, but they are now, and they're looking into it. So, I told them about it last week. So anyway, on this hole, like as a full backspin player, if I land this pin high, I'm basically going to end up somewhere back here. Probably, actually, it slopes left to right, and I end up over here. So I need to land this short and get it up this hill, but I suck at this shot. I don't know how to play this shot. So if I end up getting this close, it's literally luck. Claim 0 skill for this. Well, I don't know. Actually, it's like such a big freaking tailwind. Maybe I'm just gonna hit the 6. Fuck it. I'm just gonna go 6 iron and see if I can get it there. Worst case, I just end up short and roll down the hill, and we just have an uphill putt. Probably, in all likelihood, what's gonna. Like I'm probably overplaying the spin, but. Damn it! I really needed to ding that. Yeah, it's coming back down the hill. I knew I was gonna lose a significant amount of yardage if I misdinged it. I'm trying to think like how else I could have played that. You know what actually would have been a really good shot? That punch full backspin. I just thought about that. I bet that'd be a dangerously good shot there. If you knew like how much to play the release. Should have tried. What would it have been? No, because like 5 iron punch full back. No, it wouldn't be a good shot. It'd actually be ridiculously. It would skip forever. I feel like I played the good shot. I just gotta ding it. I just feel like if I ding that, I get the heartbeat. Like I end up somewhere over here. I say I make this putt. Statistically, the odds of me making this putt is 10%. I bet. I don't know why. I don't know. I always suck on this putt. I never read it right. Like I think I underplay the break. I think that's how I always end up missing. But I'm not sure. Because like if you look at this view, it's like it has no break. But you got this guy right here that has a bunch of break. So somewhere, right? So when you're seeing this line, you're seeing the average. but I don't think it's right. And unfortunately, it's one of those where I can't get like a really good view. Hmm. Actually, kind of gave me a much better idea of what it's going to do. I'll be honest. I think it's right here. Confidence level just went up for some weird reason. Probably still going to miss it, but. Yeah, if I ding it, it's in. Damn it. It's actually a really good line, but you gotta hit the ding. Ah, it's such a bad time to miss ding. Knowing that you would have had it if you ding it, that's. Alright, good news is, like, we're still off to a good start. 3 under through 5 with the leaders at 10. But, okay, so like 6, I need to score. Like, we have to birdie this hole. It's just too birdieable. Unfortunately, the wind is. It's not bad. Like, my issue here is I struggle with spin control. And I'm guessing I might try a new shot here. Might try that punch 9 iron. That is pretty nasty here. It's like a 35-40% wind. Ooh, I bet this is a really good shot. I'm going to try it. I think so. Just hit like a 98% punch 9 iron. Maybe 99 just to be safe. I still actually feel like a punch 9 iron is going to spin here for some weird reason. Oh, but it's actually not a bad. Oof, I'm so torn here. No, I actually don't think I'm going to do. I think I've got a better play. I'm gonna go this. Like, the only issue is if I land here, like, I have to land this pretty perfect. I've got to land it somewhere between where my mouse is at and the hole. If I land on this hill, it's gonna kick really hard. And that feels too much wind. Dude. I don't think it is. Alright, fuck it. I'm going with it. Uh-oh. Oh my god, I got away with that. Got away with that misting. Holy, I thought it was done. Pretty good shot. See, like on Flash, this is such an easy putt. I would just step up and tap it in, but on this version, I'm getting way more comfortable with these putts, but I'm still not at the point where I like have total confidence. You know? Like, there's still a lot of hesitance, which is why I took so much time today in my E-Tour rounds and those short putts, because I just tend to miss them. I think this is a good win, but I don't know. The way I normally play this hole is I just throw it way long and then let it spin back and try to make like a 15-footer. Just because it's so dangerous, especially on 14 greens. Like, if I land here, I end up all the way down here. If I land here, I end up down here. The only safe places are left and long. So, like, normally in this wind, I wouldn't even move it. But because we're playing in an event where we need to go low, I'll aim a little bit. I'm still playing from like right here. Ideally, I want to be like 6 feet left of in. So what I'm doing is basically building. My miss here is generally late. So I'm just kind of building in that late miss. I'm probably going to miss late. I got a good number in though. I'm gonna hit that same shot I hit on 3 or whatever it was. Came up short. This should be perfect. Yeah, I miss late. I don't know why. I just always miss late here. So I've just started playing for it. That's perfect. 6 feet left of the pin. Like, putt. To avoid danger and give ourselves a really good look at birdie. Like, you can see it. If I land right there, it's gone. It goes all the way down that hill. So there's just no room to miss right at the pin. Like, if you're playing like 9 or 10 greens, you got plenty of room. It's not going to come down as aggressively, but 14 is just nasty. All right. I really need this putt. I think it's just like, but it could also be a hell of a lot. It is. Solid to me. We'll just aim it. Yeah. All right. Right exactly where I had it. So. All right. So the way I look at it, like this could be a super easy hole or it's really hard. It really depends on the wind we get. This is the easier version. God. So when I get this wind, I expect the bird. The only problem is like I have to land it, and so it has to be perfect. Like if I land it here on 14 greens, it's gonna release and go down this trough. It's gonna go this way and go in the rough. If I don't land it far enough, it just catches a false front and rolls. You literally have like a 3-yard radius to land this thing and be good with this wind. But you're gonna have a good number in. And I feel pretty good about the number I do. Like it's like 98, 99 yards, depending on if I think it's going to release. I don't know. And then in terms of wind, edge, like 8, 9 yards of wind, I would say. I'm thinking like if I hit it right here and then like literally just picturing ball flight in my head right now, it just feels a little light. Right, and then if I look at this view, how do I feel about that? I'm still feeling maybe a little light. Then when I move it there, I just feel like it's too much. All right, so that brings us right back to here. Boom, takes off. Yeah, I like that. Oh no, I played too much wind. Oh god. Oh, this actually played it pretty good. The wind wasn't too much. It just didn't stop. There's no way in hell I'm putting spin on that. Like any spin on this green is no. It just like grabs and spins hard. So trying to think of a better shot that I could have hit there. I guess like smallest amount of spin possible. Maybe it stops. I don't know. I hate when I see two different lines. I mean, I hope this line's right. This line's much easier, but I don't think I trust it as much. Again, you're getting an average. Yeah, I'm gonna trust it. It's just gonna break a ton. This thing breaks like. I think it's right there. Yeah, I like it. Oh, gee. It was just a little firm. Uh, that sucks. That sucks. That was a makeable birdie. 6 under through 8 would have been really good for me because like 9, I'm not birdieing. I'm just not. This is more like damage control for me on this hole. I just don't want to bogey it. Especially with, well, I don't know. It's not a bad wind. I don't know. Only problem with this wind is I got to land it left and not exactly a lot of room left. Basically, I got to land it somewhere between here and the pin because it's going to side spin. So margin for error is quite small. Considering aiming is not exactly my strength on this version, that's sketchy at best. I mean, the good news is I'm hitting a short iron in, so that part's nice. Bad news is I'm a little concerned about spin. My thought is it's like a almost a full 9 iron. But I'm afraid if I hit full 9 iron, I'm going to go really long. I don't know. Again, I don't play this course enough to feel like comfortable. Yeah, I think I'm just going to hit a full 9 iron, see what happens. I think it's just going to spin like crazy. That's probably not a good pull. Maybe I'll take 2 ticks off, hit like 98% power. I think that's a good option. 22, I can pretty much play it too, I think. Oh, this downhill elevation, maybe I'll just play it for like 20. Yeah, let's play it for 20. That feels really. Ah, fuck it. Let's see what happens. Oh, I tried to misting to offset wind aim, but not enough. Yeah, it's gone. A little firm too. A little too much power. Just such a tight wind. You don't want to miss left because then you run the risk of bogeying, especially on 14. What do they call this? Lightning in a bottle? We need a little lightning in a bottle here. This would be huge. Right there. Although that seems like a lot. Playing it. Oh, gotta hit it. Good line. Bad speed, man. That's 2 putts. I think I should have. If we could have shot 7 under, that would have been beast. But chances of me shooting, I don't know. I actually played it back somewhat better, I guess, when I think about it. I do tend to play it back better. So who knows? We might shoot 6 under on the back. It is a good win. I think here, I always come up short. I don't really mind being left here. I'm thinking about not moving the aimer and just missing and late. And worst case, we just miss left of the flag. My only concern is I'd lose distance. I actually think that is legitimately the play. The only thing that would screw me is if I get like maximum mobile forgiveness and it basically goes straight, and then I end up somewhere over here off the green. So I think I just talked myself right out of that one. Can't see where the pen's at. 25. That's going to do like 4 or 5 yards. All right, I'm good with that. It still gives me a little room to miss late. I've got a really decent number in where I can control spin and all that good stuff. Didn't get the ding. I think we went long. Yeah. Carried so. I felt like I didn't hit the right number. I think I ended up hitting that like close to 96% when it should have been like 94.5. Yeah, I gave that one away. Probably should hit 6-iron, actually. I think a hard 6 would have been a better play there. Unfortunately, I didn't even think about it until after the fact. I find these putts very annoying. It's like it's not a putt that's going to break a ton, but it'll break a decent amount because of how far away I am. It's just, like I said, more annoying than anything. And I've got to play for the headwind. I've got to add a little for the wind, and it's just kind of annoying. Then I've got to self-adjust. All right, I know what I want to hit here. Curl. God. Yeah, that's one we got a birdie. If you're gonna win or shoot a good back nine, you have to birdie. There's a couple of holes in the back that I'm just not gonna. This was one I had to birdie. Like, okay. Really bad win for a full backspin player on a hole that spins like very aggressively. And the good news is it's a left to right wind instead of a right to left because the hole slopes right to left really hard. It slopes back to front and right to left. So, definitely play full back. It's just more what's going to happen when it lands. That's a bit of a mystery to me. Mile-an-hour wind. Probably going to do like 32, 33 yards worth of hurt. I had to guess. Maybe a little bit more. That's not too bad. I can hit like a lower 90, 94, 95% 4-iron, control the spin a little bit. I shouldn't back up too much. Kind of like that play. Yeah. Let's do this. And then wind 27. That's going to be like 10, 12 yards of wind if I had to guess. Probably somewhere in that arena. Worst case, I guess I want to leave myself over here or here. I could see the wind just ballooning on me here though. I'll go right there to be safe. Yeah, let's go with it. Oh, God. Oh, it did balloon on me. Good thing I misdinged it. Please come back. Oh. That's a touchy little putt. I'm so bad at this course. Oh, it's terrible. Rather than getting better at it, my strategy's just really been to avoid. I don't know. I don't know how. It's just gonna break a ton. I know that. Not good. This is so not good. It's like it's literally gonna break like this. That was a crazy good putt. Crazy good putt. Such a nasty putt. Jesus. Like a 10-foot putt that broke almost 2.5 grids. It's ridiculous. Thank you. This is a good win. The only downside is, like, to me, this is like a really easy birdie hole that I never birdie. But you should. Like, it's not hard. Obviously, the danger here is missing left, so I'm going to try to be very conservative. Like, ideally, if we're talking about perfect world, I want to land it like somewhere over here and then I'll let it release with the wind down to the hole. In reality, normally what I do is I land it somewhere right in here and then pray to God it stops in the rough and doesn't go down the hill, and then it's still going, and then some bum fisherman finds it. Yeah, let's just hope that's not the case today, because I really, really need this birdie. Number-wise, it's great. Like, there's no issues with numbers here. Young Guns, for people that follow, must be my favorite movies of all time. Oh, yeah. It is a good movie. Question is, can I get my wind aim right here? Because this is a lot. Like I said earlier on previous streams, this is the wind I struggle with. Like, I know what I want to aim. It's 36 yards. Like, somewhere between 36, 37 yards, but trying to feel your way to 37 yards is kind of hard. Let's see. 7 yards. So I'm basically just kind of picturing it where I think it should be. Right there, maybe? I think that's pretty safe. That ball flight, you can see it. You can see it like going like that, right? And right here is kind of where I'm looking to get a little bit. It's okay. We're going to end up on the right side of the pin. Yeah, that's a good shot. Not great. The distance was kind of fugly. I'm a little shocked it came up that short. I guess that's because of the misting. But, well, I don't know. It's one of those where I really didn't give that much. Like, it's easily a tailwind. I don't think you can argue that. And I really didn't play much wind. I only factored in about 2 yards for that because of how far right to left it had to move. All right. Again, I just really suck at this. Certain holes where the putts are weird. I don't necessarily think this putt's weird. I just always flip it. The only weird thing about this putt is I'm right in between kind of call them fault lines, right? So on this side it has no break. On this side it has a bump. The question is, what's the real break? If I remember right, I always miss high here. I don't know. I don't have a lot of confidence in this putt. I think it's right here, but I don't know. Like, it looks good to me. It's going to break a little bit and then it starts picking up steam, picking up steam. I hit this with good pace. I think it's in, but again, it's just not a putt I have a lot of confidence in. Maybe I play just like play right there. Feel pretty good about that. God damn, what did I tell you? I lip it high, dude. That's like every time. If I just would have left the aim where I had it, it literally called my miss every time. So painful. Like 10 and 12 should be birdies. You got to birdie those two. This is another hole. I never birdie this hole. I don't know. The distance is weird. The putt, it's the same thing. Putt's not really hard, but it's deceptive. I don't know. Probably a birdie hole for most people if I had to guess, because it's just not a hard hole, but I can never get the number right. Like on paper, I got a good number in. But the wind, like, no, I never get the wind right. This one seems like really straight. I'm gonna go, I don't know. I can't even see the wherever that's at. That's where it looked good in reverse view. No heartbeat. I'm so coming up short. Didn't I went long? I don't know. I always come up short here, so I really couldn't tell you. My tendency is to come up short, so I added, and I ended up going long. God, I told you how much I like Bandon, dude. It's a great course, but really glad they had. Oh boy, one of those putts. All right, like you look at this, you're like, okay, it's pretty. Little left to right, not terrible. Definitely got some bend to it. And then you look at this view, and you're like, oh, it's straight. Like if I'm just eyeballing it, I'm thinking right there in this view. Then when I switch to that view, I want to change it to like. Normally, when I go right in between and play it like right. So shots are moving ridiculously. But it's kind of right where I thought, though. I think that's fairly close to where I initially. God, I missed this putt. I'm screwed. Oh, thank God. And this next hole is like one you should birdie a ton, I think. Like, better players probably birdie this hole a lot. Me, no. Another one of those easy holes that I find difficult. It slopes right to left. We got a right to left wind. I think ideally, a couple ways you can play it. You can play it out to the right. I think the putt right here is pretty easy. I actually think the putt here is pretty easy. Normally I end up long because I'm trying to throw it pass and spin it, and it just doesn't spin, then I end up with this tricky little left to right putt and I miss it. Should probably try to avoid. Play a lot of wind. Easily going to play 30 yards of wind, not more. Numbers good though. In terms of wind aim, I think I want to play this kind of safe. Worst case, if I end up over here, it's not bad. It just feels like very similar to that putt I had, or the shot I had on 11, that like it balloons on you. So worst case, I don't want this to balloon and end up off. I'd much rather end up like. In terms of wind aim, I'm probably going to give this kind of look at. That's probably a little too much. Then just slowly adjust until. See this? No, I just feel like it's gonna. We'll see. I'm skittish about. One of them. Didn't quite turn as much. That's okay. I got the distance way wrong. Was I off by 6? Hard to believe that was going to do 37 yards. It hurt. 6, something like that. Maybe. This seems like a lot. Shouldn't do 30. No, shouldn't do 36. I figure like a 3-iron into a 30-mile-an-hour wind's going to do about 45 yards. So that's 27. Maybe. I know this putt's fairly straight. What's up, Devin? I don't think this putt has like a ton of break. If anything, I see it breaking this way. In this view, I see the opposites. Usually when you see that, it means it's... I don't think that's the case. Alright, so I'm hitting this putt fairly hard, so we can count, I don't know. In terms of this initial break, it's only going to do about 3/4. The only problem about this break is it's only going to do about half. That puts it at about right there. Then if you look at this view and you picture 3/4 and half, it's actually the... I know I don't want to hit it. Well, you know, it helps when you... I had the right line. Only problem is I forgot to change my putting distance. So I literally hit it the same speed I just hit. 8 under would have been huge. 8 under with 4 to play and only need to birdie 2 out of 4. All right. That was stupid. Laying in bed waiting to pass out. Got work tomorrow morning? Yeah, me. 11:45. Okay. Need the birdie out. If we birdie out, we got the lead. Bad news, I probably birdie this like 10% of the time. Good news is I have a decent number. Just because I'm getting a heartbeat means nothing. Yeah, I'm still not counting that as a birdie, I'll be honest. I've missed this putt. Although this isn't. I've still missed it. Okay, we got to birdie the last 3. Oh, okay. Good wind. Only problem with this is it's hard to get it to stop into this. I actually have to land this a little short of the pin. Good news is I have like a phenomenal number in. Should land like right in here and then bounce. It like should be perfect. Worst case, it hits and stops, and we still have a pretty make. I just need to get the wind. Oh yeah, that might go in. Totally butchered Yingling, by the way. It's Y. No, Yeuling. I almost butchered. All right, I like these tailwinds. Let's keep this coming. Okay. Trying to think what this hole does. God. Everything slopes right to left. Long will come back. That isn't too bad, pretty much anywhere. Need to make sure I don't go left of the pin. I think I need to land it like ideally a little long, little right. Let it funnel back. Yeah. All right. Got a really good number in again. Almost like that same 5-iron. It's like a little spin off of it. Very little. Only hard part here is getting the wind right. It's 25, 12, 17 if I had to guess. Like 7. Although in this wind it's playing like 22. Which one is it, man? Oh, yeah, I don't know. I'm a little confused on what to play. Getting 3 different wins. You can just play it right here and then just. I don't know if this is right. I mean, if that's right, that's like 20 some yards of wind aim. This is like 15. This is probably about the same, about 15. I like this. Going with it. A hole in one would be a. Oh. That was a big shot. Oh, is it YUE? I thought it was YEU. Are you sure? You're from Pennsylvania. Like, if you get Yingling wrong, dude. I'm from Ohio. It's okay if I get it wrong, but Pennsylvania people can't get Yingling wrong. All right. Oh, yeah, I got really lucky with these tailwinds, dude. Huge. Okay. Normally I play the shot pretty safe, but I don't really have that luxury. This should be like a perfect full top shot, I think. I'm not sure. On paper, it's a perfect full top. In terms of wind aim, this would be let's see, 29, but I'm playing top. I'd normally play this. I'd actually probably play at 29, but with top, I'd probably about 80% of that, so 24. Love to see a heartbeat. Although that is not a good putt. All right, this is for the lead. I was really hoping for a little tap in. Historically, I've done pretty well in this putt. It's actually a putt I've made pretty high. This damn dot next to the pin that's throwing me off. The fact that this dot is not moving. I feel like it's like right there though. I don't know. The putt God, I don't want to miss. But I feel really good about this line. I guess if you feel good about it and think it's gonna drop, then yeah, you just oof. Okay, well, we're technically in the lead right now, I think. Although I should have easily shot 2 shots. Should have shot 41. Like 10 should have been a birdie. 12 should have been a birdie. And then on the front, no, like kind of tough. 5 maybe. Nope, 5 I had a really maybe 8. Overall, good. 16 out of 40. That's not good. 37%. Yeah. I think we got a 1-shot lead. Which for me, I'm bad. I mean, that's a really good round for me. We'll see if it holds up or not.